Tom Kelly, Boca Raton, Florida. Here's my trailer. It's a Bushwhacker FB10. Got it back in, let's see, March of 2020, and joined up the crew and started doing mods as soon as I got it.
All right, let's see some of these mods. Take us on the front. Now I see you got the super handy.
Yep, got the super handy because I was too lazy to crank it every time, and I'm getting old. And along with that, I did the two propane tanks on the front.
Nice. So, now you have those plumbed together, or you do one then the other?
I do one then the other. The one is staying on here for the trailer only. The other one is for a barbecue pit.
Perfect.
And a fire pit. So, and then in here, we have my batteries. I have a Renogy 100 amp hour.
Okay.
Okay, and then I got the, it's a knockoff of the Renogy monitoring system.
Yep.
Just telling you how much it's going to last and so on and so forth.
So you're plugged in, so everything's topped off.
I put this board in. I put in an exhaust fan when I used to have the water bill.
Okay, so back when you had vented,
I had it vented out. I powered it on, but I also put lights in the box.
Nice.
So at night,
I don't know if we could see it, but it's decked out with some LEDs.
It's got some LEDs all the way around.
I see you got some inline fuses and circuit breakers.
Yep, and I got my battery disconnect right here. So got that all wired in.
Now the other side is like a catch-all, right?
The other side's a catch-all. The other side is where I put the cords, the blocks for leveling and wheel chocks and just anything.
And this is so important. You have the pickup truck, which to me is my favorite mod because you end up needing so many places for storage. But so I'm seeing a lot of these today, going with the tongue boxes.
A lot of people are going with the tongue boxes, and each one is different. And if you got a square box, I want you to all remember this. You can jackknife real easy and tag the corner of your box.
Hey, that's how we know you're using it.
Right? A little hammer to dig that out. But
so
when I pulled in, I was way off level. So I got 2 blocks underneath.
Okay.
Bring it up. I can tell by using the leveler that I got on the front.
Perfect. Now, I see you did what the rest of us did. You stripped them stickers. Where'd you get your decals?
Got the decals from Amazon.
Nice.
I had the trailer for about maybe 3 hours, and we ripped the Bushwhacker stickers off.
Yeah, that's... now, you don't have a free solo, so this awning you bought, which one did you go with?
I went with one on Amazon. It's called the Darche.
Okay, I saw another one of these today. So a Darche. I'll try to get links for people in the description, but this is quite nice.
Wider and longer than normal ones that you get.
Nice. Now you have the Hasika with the suction cups for the side. Now this gives you a nice little extension on your galley.
Yes.
How have you used it in the rain?
This is the only second time I've used it.
Okay.
But in the rain, when you have an awning, you have this. The water always flows towards the front here.
I gotcha.
That's the only bummer about the whole thing.
That makes sense. So because it's arched in the center,
this whole area is getting flooded.
Okay, makes sense. But it's still nice. It's a sunshade.
Right.
And if you, I mean, I'm sure we could figure something out with pitch
Another
it.
mod I did was the table.
This is nice. I've seen this before.
Right.
Hey, hey. Look at that.
Hey, look at that. Would you look at that?
Look. Now that's a mod.
We got the Bushwhacker sticker going on here.
Nice.
So, but it's really easy if you just want to remove it.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so you rare earth magnets.
Rare earth magnets from Amazon.
Yeah, and
that's 5 of them.
I was thinking you had the channel, but no, we got ferrous metal here.
Yep,
so those are rugged magnets.
And when you click this on, watch out for your fingers.
Nice.
So when you line it up.
So this is pretty slick. Now, you're like me. We got refrigerators. We got coolers. I got more refrigerators. You can't use them enough or have enough of them. So that's a Yeti 50?
That's a Yeti 30. Oh, yeah, Yeti 50.
Oh, it's got to be 50 liters then. Yep. So,
50 liter. And it looks pretty good. 2 to 3 days holding nice.
Sure. Show us what you did in
galley.
here.
So the galley we have one of the fridges that you can't find anymore. It's the original Clamera.
This was one that was really popular on the forum at first because it fit in the space without a lot of mods. But it's basically discontinued. So now it's most people going with a BougeRV or the Alp Cool.
Right.
But I like See, this is, you know, again, it shows me that you're using it. These little mods, you got the clip-on paper towels. This is a magnet with bamboo.
For your knives, silverware, when you're drying things off.
Bins, keep things organized up top.
Stereo speaker upgrade. The rock for 5
which one
gates.
did you go with?
Ross for 5 gate.
All right. Now, did you have to use a baffle or spacer?
Not on these. The
But on
only
the
one
inside.
on the inside, under the headboard, is where I need to put them in.
Now, this is slick. Is this motion or is this just a button?
Touch. You touch it.
Nice.
And then you can hold it to go dimmer.
Triple A's, double A's?
It's USB charging.
Oh, okay. So
this
it's got
will last
onboard
for a
battery.
long time, no batteries. Just plug it in when it dies.
So now you got the same thing that I do on here. I have a valve on mine, but these, again, every time I show one of these, I've been mentioning to people, the earlier trailers had the Durafoss connection,
Right.
like mine. The newer ones now have different automotive connections.
Nice.
People have been chasing
Horrible.
them down. The best advice I can give is just go to like Home Depot, Lowe's, Trading Post, Ace, and just try to find the exact fitting that your hose came with to do that.
because you know, we have to find these. It's this quick connect.
And that one, that's the Durafaucet style. The new ones are all different, so it's hard to point people in the right direction.
The next mod I did was this. Now, this is kind of tricky. It's just a voltmeter. You turn it on. It'll tell me how many volts it is, right?
Yep.
I'm at 13.7, but I got rid of the faucet switch.
Okay.
So what I have now is if this is on, I just I can control
variable voltage, and that works with that SureFlow pump.
Right. So you can turn it and just have it trickle.
I love
when you're doing stuff. So
if you do a lot of boondocking, water management is key. I love the faucet. Most of the time I'm filling up a spray bottle because 24 gallons goes quick when you're doing dishes. So very nice mod there. I like that. With the little variable switch.
And then when you're all done, you just flip her off, and now you're totally off.
Yep, and when you're wiring these, some people that really want to see their voltage all the time, you can run your line wire in here first and then over to the switch if you wanted for that to stay on. And then you can switch.
Me, another draining.
Yeah.
Save battery when you can. If I don't need that light, I won't use it.
Exactly. That's
yeah, other than that, back here didn't do anything. I have the lights for underneath. This is just using the old shopping bags.
Perfect.
And of course the storage down here.
Nice.
Pots and pans, and you know the SureFlow. We got some bins to actually fit in there.
Very nice.
For the water treatment.
Now
and stuff
I
like
cut
that.
you off. You were saying you got lights underneath.
I have lights underneath.
Very
so I have multicolored lights that you can turn on and off at night.
Very cool. I see. Now this is an upgraded power cord. Furion cord.
That's what came with it.
Oh, well, this is Bushwhacker for you. Yeah. That's an expensive cord. Much more expensive than the ones that most of us got.
Yeah, that came with it. Let me see. It's here inside. I upgraded I put in a panel.
It's his birthday.
For the air conditioner with the heat problem, everybody tore it up and put fans inside. I have a radiator fan underneath. Now it's in the bottom to suck the air down.
So now that's going to be waterproof.
That's waterproof.
So that's a big score.
Right, so.
And now what we're talking about here is that these FB models, and this is cold. There's cold air blowing out of this trailer right now, so I know it's working. But these had issues venting the heat out of it. So the air AC would shut down. So he's cut vents in the side. And what he was describing is you powered a additional radiator fan to blow the heat out.
Like a 6 to 8 inch radiator fan.
So I've linked in my other video to Matt's how to do those mods, but basically
right here, but when you plug in a radiator fan at 12 volts high speed, you have no way to regulate it. So right here,
nice.
You look right here. There's the fan switch, but it's variable speed as well.
Excellent.
So if I want to crank this thing up, you can hear it underneath the trailer.
Very cool.
But at night, when it's loud, I can turn it down.
Just find the right spot. I see you did your TV. Is that 12 volt?
Yeah, no, it's 110 volt.
Okay, so
but I have an inverter if one case I wanted to.
There you go. And I see you did your lights over. That was one of them.
These are the touch. It goes blue. And then off.
Very nice.
And then these underneath. So
Very nice. Now I like the Velcro on. Keep it simple. It's a pillowcase.
pillowcase.
That's up my alley.
Bring it up.
Very nice.
So I put on the front feet underneath.
Okay, there we go.
Let me tell you, just having it on the front there when the trailer's rocking, you want to make sure you're sure-footed, as they say.
A wild man. A wild man. Now this is slick for people with the jacky up, because, and I should do this on mine, that'll allow you to get level, stabilize yourself, and then you can take the jacky up out. You can add the wheel when you want the wheel.
Right. And you can take all the weight, so if there is moving around, you're not going to damage the pull from
exactly. Yeah. Sometimes on uneven ground, you get quite a span on the front.
Right.
Now, I see the Yakima bike rack.
Right.
It's a fork rack. Now, I used one on mine. It's a different brand, but a high-end brand. And because of the suspension on the trailer, the bike bounces out. Oh, really? Have you used it yet?
I've used it twice. I've had 2 bikes up there, and I didn't have a lick of problem.
So that's a good tip to hear. Okay.
With a bungee.
So that's probably what I'll have to do. That you got to realize the suspension on these trailers, even with that Dexter torsion axle, it's not like your car. No. So you're dealing with a lot more force up there. And I was bouncing down a dirt road and just right out. Yeah, chuck the bike right out of it. And now it holds on the back. Right. It's not a hazard to traffic behind me, but it scratched up my roof, and it wasn't fun. So awesome trailer. I'm having fun today.
I bet you are, man. You're learning a lot.
Yeah, this is
how many mods you getting out of this?
I'm gonna steal all of this stuff. But now I'm looking in the background before I move on to the next person. I'm seeing that you have set this up.
This is my
for fun as well.
Glamping setup when I go out with the boys. So
awning?
Yep, 22-0 awning, 6 foot by about 6 by 6.
Some traction boards, so you plan on going where you're not supposed to. I like that. Got some
high lift.
There you go. Some extra water containers or gas.
Gas and water. Zombie light for the back. It's a dual lit, low beam, high beam, rough country light.
So this RTT and this 23-0 stuff, you've been happy with it?
I love this thing's 3 years old, and it's like brand new if I was to pull that thing off.
That's pretty slick. So this opens up to a tent, which would be nice.
Bed.
Really? Yeah. Very nice.
It pivots right here, and this will open up all the way out to about right here.
I love it.
Yeah.
Bushwhacker folks at this rally, they like to have fun. I've been seeing some nice stuff. Now you have the propane section. Right. Now I see from here you have the regulator on there, so that's going to connect directly to your tank, not to the low flow port. What I normally
do is, because I take the tank off if I'm going to use it at my second tank. I take the tank off if it's fire pit's over there or my gas grill is somewhere else. I'll just undo the bolt and take the tank off.
Very nice.
And leave one tank on that's always dedicated to the trailer.
I think it's a good setup. I have had so much luck with the 20-pound tank. I see people going to the doubles, and I'm thinking, I went winter camping with my furnace for long times on 20 pounds, but it makes sense now. I'm seeing the gas generators and the fire pits. It's a pretty nice
gas grill. I mean, because the stove is great, but it just doesn't give you that flavor. So I got a little carry portable gas grill like a Weber.
Perfect.
You know, you just carry it with you.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to keep moving.
Not a problem. I got your shirt with the one on the printing on the back.
Oh, well, you should have wore that today.
No, not tomorrow.
I will throw a link in there for anyone who's been getting this DIY outdoor swag. I really appreciate the support.
Yeah.